Hello, my loves. Oh my goodness. Of course, the second I start filming, I have text messages going off. Nobody ever talks to me 99% of the day, but then the minute I start filming, text message noises. I have been working my booty off to upload on this channel at least 3 times a week right now for you guys. On top of the fact that this past week alone, I had 3 different shoots, like photo shoots, like had to get out of my bed, had to go and have someone else make me look like a proper human being photo shoots. I've been very busy, and so I haven't really been able to film any current videos for you guys. It just feels really good to be sitting back down in front of the camera. I missed you. I found this article that included like the top 20 or something creepiest photos ever taken, like paranormal photos with like the backstory and stuff, and I can't vouch for any of these. The stories behind these are so creepy. I literally saw the first one and I was like, screw this, I'm not reading this article alone. I'm gonna jump on camera and film a video so that I don't feel as terrified. Let's do this, shall we? But before we get into the video, I just want to say that I love you guys so much. Thank you for always supporting me. Thank you so much for watching my recent videos and enjoying the uploads as much as I'm uploading. I work really hard to make sure that you guys always have something fun and new to watch. So if you want to support me, make sure to just like this video and subscribe. And that's all you have to do to let me know that you want more creepy and weird videos like this. This first one creeps me out so bad. It's unreal. And all that the person said was this creepy face between my great-grandparents' heads. So according to them, that face between the grandparents is just like there. And do you see like how long the forehead is? That's really, really bizarre. That one I really hate. This one is 2 eyes. My friend lives on Portland, a small island off the southern coast of England. England is my city. Has that been milked enough yet? Are we still beating that dead horse? And there's a creepy area called the Grove where loads of weird things have supposedly happened. She was there one night with her friends just messing around and took this picture. She has no idea what it could be. There were no trees that high up, nothing around for a while apart from the old quarry. What freaks us out is you can see the outline of a person matching the eyes. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit here. I can kind of see it. That's really, really, really weird. Oh, that gives me goosebumps. I don't like that. This was taken at my church around 2008. The figure was invisible to the naked eye. So it looks like a ghost. I mean, that could be Photoshop, but it's just really creepy. I always think that churches are some of the most haunted places in the world. I don't know why. I think spirits just linger around them. Oh, this one's so weird. An image caught in my former apartment in the upper floors of a centennial house on a cheap digital camera using a timer shot on my PC while I was at work in 2006. I was living alone at the time, 2nd floor apartment, and this is not my landlord. Oh my God, that doesn't even look like a person. Nothing stolen, nothing disturbed, all doors and windows locked and intact. The thing that really creeps me out about this picture, aside from the image, is that it's only one of a time lapse, yes, from a very bad camera that was set to take the photo once every minute. The camera was somewhat hidden, it didn't have a shutter sound, and yet the figure appears to be looking directly at the computer desk where the camera was hidden the very moment it was taken. I have goosebumps. I hate it. I converted an old Android phone into an IP security cam that starts recording and sends me an email on motion. Set it up before going out of town. One night I got a motion detected email at 3 a.m. In the morning I went through the video. Recording somehow got jammed and it shows a single frame of a weird silhouette standing in front of the door with the door open. I left it closed and it was closed when I got home. That one is really dark, but I can definitely see someone standing in the doorway. Imagine like checking your security camera footage. That's why I want to like set up a camera at the house or my apartment for like when I leave and when I leave my dogs alone during the day, but I'm so scared of what I'd see. I think I'm more afraid to see things that I don't want to see than I am curious about what my dogs are up to. Took this picture in room 502 of Waverly Hills Sanatorium while on a tour of the facility during the evening. The picture was completely black due to the lack of light, but this showed up when I cranked up the brightness and contrast. I took hundreds of pictures that night, but this was the only one with anything of note. Ugh. I was walking around the University of Texas campus during my freshman year there, 2011, snapping random pictures with my new camera. Looked at the pic and ran away scared. There was no one around except me and my friend. This photo has given me chills ever since. Photo was taken in front of the tower, Hook'em, like Hook'em horns, like Texas. I feel like that could really easily be a photo someone just took and like made a really creepy like backstory, but if that's true, that's so weird. Ooh, this one is weird looking. I pulled up some carpet at the apartment I grew up in Queens, New York, because I knew there was perfectly good wood floor under it. After putting the room back together, I noticed a dark stain that kind of looked like a body. Almost like a body was left there for a long time and it stained the floor, so I snapped this pic. Sorry for the quality. It was taken 2008-ish on a black-gray Bolt. The white object is what is strange or unexplained about the pic, not the stain. It's just like that little white orb is like floating above it, like someone died there or something, and God, that's so creepy. When I was in Japan for a mini exchange program trip, we went to an aquarium and I, of course, being a nerd who loves museums, took a ton of pictures. I got a picture taken of me with my Japanese counterpart, and in this picture is this fully formed image of the face that kind of reminded me of a really old man with a long, thin neck winding off to the right side of the camera. It's blue and partially transparent, but really well formed. I thought that was like a jellyfish or something when I first looked at it. That is really disturbing. Like, that is so weird. When he said that, I didn't even notice the face. Like, I literally was like, oh, it's a jellyfish. I don't know why, but I can totally see it now. And very clearly that part isn't underwater. So it couldn't be a jellyfish. I just was hoping it would be. I didn't take these photos, but one of the guys who was with me did. He showed them to me when they were still on his camera, and they were taken maybe a few minutes apart at most. It was on a ghost tour through Old City, Philadelphia, where a hag is supposedly seen. I've been trying to figure out what could have caused the shadow for a while. I can't quite make out anything in this. I'm a little bit confused. I just see a lot of shadows. Let me know if you guys see something and like where I should be looking. Like, I see a shadow that looks a little bit out of place, but the photo looks totally normal. Am I totally missing something? A few years back, I was on my own walking around my house and using my phone. For whatever reason, I accidentally used burst camera, where it takes like 10 photos at once, while I was walking across the hallway. And a couple of the photos, you can see a weird dark figure stood at the other end. I had no idea, not until I saw them in my gallery a few days later. Imagine being in this situation and then just, you know, using the burst on your camera, taking pictures for whatever reason, and you see this later in your own house that you have to like live in and sleep in and eat in and exist in, and I'm good. Just walking along the creek with the dogs. This one's kind of funny. I'm sure that like something weird just happened with this one, and I don't know, like the camera shifted or something strange, but that's actually a really funny photo. Woke up from a night of drinking to this picture in my phone. Not sure what the heck that thing is. That's weird. It looks like a foot or something. That's really weird. I actually had a friend, maybe I should save that for a totally different video. Maybe I should do like a childhood paranormal stories part 2 or something, because I had a friend who would find things on her phone all of the time that she didn't take, and it was weird. It was really weird. Photo taken on a ghost tour of Bobby Mackey's. This was not visible to the eye. Other pictures of the same room show nothing. That's like very clearly, I can't really make out any faces, but it's like a mist or like an orb or something. That's like not even just like, oh, a little flash of light or something. That's like something is there. Something is like in front of the camera. Ugh, that's so creepy. I worked for a company that provides patrol services in Portland, Oregon. Since I've recently left that company, I've decided to share some stories from my time working there. In between responding to calls for service, we would provide lockup services for clients. That means we would show up and lock the offices, gates, pools, or whatever they wanted locked. On this particular night, I had been on the job for only a few months. I was in a very affluent area called Lake Oswego, performing a property patrol of one of the many apartment complexes there. Well, this specific apartment has a pool house, and they like us to lock up after 1 a.m. It was about 12:45, so I decided to lock it up early since I was leaving the area after this patrol. I go inside and sweep the pool house. It looks like it does every day. Nothing particularly out of the ordinary. I had always gotten creepy vibes inside of that pool house though. I never felt as if I was alone, and I'd always encounter cold spots. My supervisor reported having the same issue on several occasions. Anyhow, everything looks business as usual. There's no water outside of the tub, no spare towels left lying around. The chairs and tables are all in order. I go check the side door and find it secured. I go back to secure the main door, and as I'm doing so, I hear the water move. I then heard 2 quick footsteps, like wet socks squish when you walk in them, and felt something tap on my shoulder. I jumped and turned around with the crap scared out of me because I thought I was alone and nobody was there. All I saw were 2 fresh prints of bare feet on the concrete floor. Nope, nope. Throughout the following months, I told my story to residents and showed them the pictures. I had a few that reported similar instances of things happening to them. One resident said that on one occasion, he was drying off after getting out of the hot tub on a late night. He was alone in the pool when suddenly there was a huge splash, as if somebody had just jumped into the pool. But he was alone and he had no idea what caused it. I never personally had any issues after that besides feeling watched and cold spots in the pool house. Definitely one of the freakiest things that's ever happened to me. That is like a long one, but that is so freaking scary. I just like, when you have to work patrolling an area or like you work as security or something, I feel like you have so many things to be afraid of already, let alone like ghosts, you know? I took this picture in Waukesha, whatever it is, in Wisconsin, back in January of 2013 on the day of my dad's funeral. On our way to the church, we drove down this street full of Victorian houses and I was snapping a few shots of them. I was looking at the pics later on that night and noticed something pretty weird about this one. At first glance, it's just a pretty house, but look closer in the bushes by the window. You can see what looks like glowing red eyes. So creepy. So creepy. I'm really excited because I had just found this kind of collection of photos so that I could share them with you guys, because a lot of these I don't think you would have seen before, or maybe you did. If you guys want me to react to more creepy paranormal photos, just let your girl know and I will make it happen for you. I love you guys so much. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I love you guys and I will see you soon in the next video. Bye.